fail once and they feel the pain of failure. Like they really, really thought they had it figured out. And it hits them really hard. And they're like, oh my God, this is very, very painful. It is socially embarrassing. I told people I was going to achieve this and I didn't. I didn't get there in the time that I told people I would. You know, I don't have the knowledge at this time that I thought I would have at this time. What I was doing took a whole lot longer to get there. Yes, those things are painful and they hurt, guys. They hurt you emotionally. They block you mentally. If you begin to judge yourself about what other people are thinking about you, right? Because most people aren't thinking about you. That's probably the biggest revelation in my life when it came to me going out there doing something and failing. Yeah, so what? I talked about it and I didn't get it. Those people could give two craps of whether I achieved my goal or didn't achieve my goal because everybody has their own problems going on. People can't concentrate longer than 6 minutes. Do you really think that they're paying attention to what you said you're going to do and then follow you the entire time, whether it takes 6 months, whether it takes a year, whether it takes 5 years for you to achieve it? No, that is not what people are doing. People are so involved in their own life and so lost in so many other distractions that they can give you about 6 seconds, okay, of hearing what you said, and then they're distracted off doing their own thing, guys. So if you fail 10 times and then achieve it on the 11th, they'll look up and think, oh my God, this guy got it on the first time over. He did what he said he was going to get. That's how people are, man. That's how people think. So you can't base, your feelings of being uncomfortable on what other people around you are saying and their opinions of you. Okay? Some people just say things just to say it, right? They want to have an opinion on everything and they know absolutely nothing. So, is that really the type of person that you want to judge your life moving forward on, right? Do you really want to base everything that you do on somebody who just has an opinion about just about everything but knows nothing? That's right, that's not what you want to do, guys. So you may not believe you can get comfortable with the feeling of being uncomfortable. You may not believe it initially. But I am telling you that you should move forward despite your belief. You don't need belief to achieve your goal. You don't need it. Right? There's tons of things that I've done in my life that I did not believe I could achieve, but my mentor told me to do it anyway. I can't get hired as a special ops leader. Put it forward, do it anyway. I can't get on special ops. It takes tons of training. I don't think I'm built for that. I don't care. Do it anyway. Right? I can't make lieutenant. I'm so comfortable being a sergeant teaching at the police academy. I don't care. Do it anyway. That's right. I don't think I could write a book in such a short amount of time. I don't care. Do it anyway. That's right, man. Do it anyway. Despite your belief, move forward and do it, guys. Listen, a byproduct of me writing my top 25 mistakes en route to the good life, I was listening to my mentor, and he told me to create things from the byproducts of everything that I do. So from my book, I created my mentor manifesto. From my mentor manifesto, I am creating a coaching course, right? From my top 25 mistakes book, I created an audio book, guys, and on and on and on and on. I will continue to grow, continue to create. And I'm just saying these things to give you ideas, guys. Everything that you do and achieve is not wasted. You can also build things from the byproducts of things that you do to help you to create the life that you want. So understand that you don't have to reinvent things over and over again, right? A long time ago now, he probably doesn't even remember he said this, but when I was coming to the end of my law enforcement career, and I told my brother I wanted to do a complete pivot and I didn't want to have anything whatsoever to do with law enforcement ever again. You know, just trying to erase all the horrific memories out of the 28 years of my career of not how my career turned out, but just some of the things I saw and some of the tragedies in people's lives and stuff. I just wanted to just get out of that and erase it and let it go and move into something just a lot more refreshing. And my brother told me, he said, don't throw away those 28 years. That's what he said. My brother said, don't throw away those 28 years, use them. Use them, and 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 he said a bunch of other things that I guess during that time I wanted to hear it, but I didn't want to hear it, you know, because there was just some pain that I was trying to get rid of. But as I look back, those were words of wisdom and powerful ones at that, right? So it was awesome that I was able to get back into what I was doing and refocus my energies of law enforcement and my professional, being a professional observer, to something that I can do each and every day. And that was writing books, and that was teaching and coaching and helping people to achieve the life that they want. So that is why you guys have to understand the reps and sets as you put them in and you get better. As you put your reps and sets in and you get better, guys, let me tell you, things start to move at a much more rapid pace. And when they move at a much more rapid pace, I'll tell you what, when I was on my bicycle as a youth, going down the hill with no brakes, when the curb got steep, guys, I would have to take my foot and put it on the tire just to stop the bike from going so fast, because I was afraid I was going to flip over, get hurt, and everything else, right? I was putting on the brake, and with me putting on the brake, other people who weren't as afraid as I was just kept zooming right by me and winning every single time. And wasn't until I went down that dead man hill many times over and over again that I began to understand and know the curves and the moves so that I didn't get hurt. And I stopped putting on the brake, and then I started overtaking people with my speed because I was no longer afraid. That is the same thing that happens in life, guys. You start to put in the reps and sets, and as you put in more reps and sets, what happens is you stop being afraid and you stop putting on the brakes, guys. You start moving with a purpose, okay, at full speed. In my 50s, guys, there are very few things I'm afraid of. You know, I'm definitely not afraid of failure, and I'm moving with a purpose at full speed. And that is how you guys need to be in your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, 60s. And last that I checked, there's people in my 70s, in their 70s, telling me that if they knew what they knew in their 70s, in their 50s, they would have moved even faster, guys. So that is how you begin to achieve the life that you want. Getting comfortable with being uncomfortable, and stop putting on the brakes, guys, when it comes to achieving the life that you want. Just go ahead, put in those reps and sets and get them in. Get them in now and make it happen to create the life that you want. So the last thing that I want to get into, guys, in this podcast is one of the things that my mentor told me that I need to have, and that is a course of action. A course of action is mandatory when it comes to achieving a good life. You are not going to achieve the good life without a course of action. You will be everywhere, all over the place, okay? Firing off all your energies everywhere you possibly can, and you will run out of time. You will run out of time, right?